having grown up in my household learning and speaking 3 languages, I kind of understand that people need to be understood and want to be understood.
Stephen is so patient and also enthusiastic. He really has a love for language. It's so interesting watching how excited he gets exploring the connection between languages.
I love the fact that you got a kind of a blank slate a lot of times. Once you find out what it is they need, you can actually tailor your sessions to them to get them where they want to be. It's amazing the difference that it makes. I've been pretty fortunate. All of my people that I have interacted with are very, very passionate about learning and about doing and becoming better, not only at English, but at other things.
Stephen is such an amazing tutor. We're so lucky to have him on our team. He's been with us for years. He's worked with 3 learners so far. He's now working with Miriam.
And I worked with Stephen like almost 5 years, like together. You learn first and then you can share or like you can help in others, because if you don't learn first, you're not gonna help anything or nobody else. Sometimes I feel like he puts me a lot of stuff for like reading and say, I know you can do.
In the beginning, she says, you know, I can't talk to my doctor. I can't talk to my teachers very well. And now she has no problem doing any of that. Her life has now changed, all right? And I've had a small part in that. I couldn't be happier for her. I really couldn't. I would suggest that anybody who can or even has an inkling to do it, because there are people out there who need you. And once you get hooked on it, it's hard to get unhooked. You know, I can't imagine not meeting with a learner. I think it's life-changing myself.
Stephen's just so eager and willing to step in whenever we need him.
I'm kind of passionate about this, because I will do it as long as I have something to give.
Community engagement is my purpose-driven life. It is just something that I absolutely love to do. It's being a champion for the everyday person.
Letitia is a bright light. She just sparkles and is so passionate about the work that she does with the community. She leads with her heart. She brings forward that belief that everyone can make a difference, and you just have to be able to find a way to make that happen.
Letitia is such a dynamic person in the way that she has a heart for community and wanting to make sure voice is heard. Really inviting in those who don't necessarily feel like they have a place.
For me, it's always power to the people first, and the rest will follow. People really develop a sense of pride and ownership when they are a part of the process. So learning how to step back so that everyday people can really be the architects of their own lives is something that I've found a lot of peace and resolution in. And I firmly believe that what's from the heart reaches the heart. So if I can stand in alignment with you and we can work together to create better outcomes, to create more equitable outcomes for future generations, then that is the thing that helps me get out of bed every morning.
That's the power of her work, is that people don't feel like she's using their information to manipulate or to sell something, that she's truly caring about what they have to say and is trying to figure out an effective way to make sure that people see them and in a way that can improve the quality of life for the community.
And her energy is contagious. And she is always, again, just welcoming and willing to reach out and invite. She wants to make sure that there's an authentic voice that's there being represented. And that's important if you want to make the work sustainable.
Letitia deserves the award for community engagement because of her ability to empower the community. And I think when we talk about literacy and just having that skill and being able to use it in a way that people can learn from one another, they learn about the world, they can open doors for themselves that they never thought possible. Letitia's really been able to do that in a way of, through her community engagement, doing the exact same thing that just literacy in general provides.
The announcement came to me at a time when I really needed it. And this work is hard. I love to do it. I'll never stop doing it. but it's hard. Knowing that somebody out there thinks that I'm doing community engagement in an amazing way really just affirmed me.
This is the first time ever, and anybody's ever really asked me what I do and why I do it. Why do I do what I do in the community? I have to tell you, I was born in Manila, Philippines, to parents who survived World War II. So as an immigrant, I understand that many people who come here, I can see in them confusion and disconnection because of their limited English.
When I think of Minnie, I think of someone who's extremely generous with her time, extremely giving, very compassionate, very open-minded. Minnie is the godmother of the community. She looks at, what do you need? What kind of help? What kind of assistance do you need? What can she provide?
Minnie's commitment to ensure that opportunities are provided and given to people who may have specific needs or challenges is very similar to what the Literacy Center does for those who have a need to improve their literacy abilities.
But what I've learned from watching Minnie is that she leads with this quiet, firm leadership. She doesn't let words affect her. She doesn't let pettiness affect her. She's focused on serving.
Throughout my life, I see so many people who struggle, and what I want to do is to help them. Every time I interview someone that I am helping because they're going through their personal struggles, it makes me feel so blessed that I have not had to go through what they do.
Minnie may be small in stature, but I will tell you that she is a person with determination and a commitment to fairness and justice. But she's also a person with a sense of humor. I just love her.
She doesn't take no for an answer, but she won't tell anyone that. If someone turns you down, she'll find another way. She's always involved in something for the community, whether it's helping this group, helping another group, setting up programs, services. She's running 100 miles an hour. She has no reason to be, but she does. You will find no other leader, I'd say, in our community who is as committed and vested in the community than Minnie Morey.
I was, really pleased to hear that she was receiving this award, and I think that who Minnie is in terms of her commitment to the community is in line with what the commitment the Literacy Center shows to our community as well.
To everyone who values literacy, I think we all recognize that it's such a powerful tool to have. So I think it's really important to have people like Minnie Morey who are very much literacy advocates.
So I learned that early in life that to learn as much as I can, it was important for me to use those knowledge that I have to help others. It's just my passion to help those that are struggling.